you, Mike? Are you feeling good now?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I've been fine all the time. To be honest, Kip, it's a bit not concerned, and that's not the right word, I think. But Sharon's a bit concerned because I'm not concerned.
Have you
If
got to
that
do anything, change your lifestyle, or just?
No, really, all my things are normal. My blood pressure's normal. My what's the stuff you got clogging up your veins? Begins with C. You can't
Cholesterol?
remember it. Yeah,
Cholesterol?
cholesterol. That's fine. It's sort of mid-range. So I don't know. As I was saying to I don't know, I was saying to the other day, when you look at the heart, coming into the heart, there was a an artery which looked like that
Yeah,
sort of thing. Oh, doing that there. So, and the blood came to there, and then it stopped. But once they put this stent in, it sort of straightened it out like that, give it a
yeah,
curve in it, and then all the blood started flowing. So,
yeah,
whether it's one of those things that it's not cholesterol or anything blocking it, it was just a bend of the valve. Because it came pretty suddenly, I'll be honest with you. I mean, and I didn't feel anything bad. I was sitting here, the only thing I said my arms were hurting here as if somebody punched them. No, he wasn't sort of lying on the floor writhing in agony. It was just an ache.
yeah.
So, but, I don't know.
It's
But afterwards, now lots of people have told me that's what it is.
Anyway,
yeah.
Mike, got a get well soon card for you. There we are. There we are.
It may be there you are on your screen. It's not on mine. I
Yeah,
just got
no,
a
it's
little
the con.
circle.
Huh?
We have a. Oh, I got it.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
All right. Cheers, Colin.
To all the boys and the girls.
Yeah.
I just wonder how many times are you in this picture?
Me? I mean, twice. Three times.
It's
Three times. Three
it's a
times.
bit it's a bit like, do you know where's Wally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just adding new people all the time, you know?
Yeah.
So soon you're going to just have a fucking screen full of people.
Yeah. I
Anyway,
can see us all on the back wall there somewhere. Yeah.
you're all up on the back wall, all the past ones
Yeah.
and the new ones.
Yeah. I'm not sure who the girl is on the right though, just in front of the car.
We won't talk about her.
All right, fair enough.
She got back to us. Anyway, so there we are.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome. Oh, Biscuit's in. Great.
Yay.
Are you alive, Biscuit? Oh, he's just come to life.
You must have found the back door as well.
You must have
Yeah.
found the back door. Was it you just messaged me?
The actress for the picture.
Somebody just messaged me. Hang on a second. I'll just have to get rid of that. Too many pages open. Nothing. What the fuck? Talk amongst.
If you were talking to Vicky, how come Dave wasn't there?
I don't know. Yeah. I have to skip the question. I'm sorry. I'll tell you later. Okay. It was Kipper.
Con, if Dave
Sorry.
is there and he's on an iPad, he's
No,
got to go into
he's not
Safari.
coming
Then
on.
you
He's
put
not coming. Hang on. He's not coming on tonight. That was
all right.
okay. There. You can't. Yeah. Are you alive, Biscuit? Biscuit?
Yeah, I think so.
Very quiet.
Yeah.
Took some time to get there, didn't it?
How are we feeling, Mike?
I'm just saying, I find fine, really. I mean, as
Great.
good as I normally was. I mean, I don't feel any different. The only thing that's holding me back is Sharon, really. She's saying I shouldn't be doing some of the things I'm doing. But,
Was he cholesterol high or what? Was it any reason or rhyme or what?
no, it was 5, just under 5.
Oh, that's pretty average, isn't it?
Yeah. So I don't know. It's everything else is fine. So I don't know. One of those things, perhaps.
Yeah.
Who knows? Well, everything else it looks good. I mean, it's like you see it up there when they're doing the thing. Although it's quite a surreal experience finding this thing going up your arm. You can sort of feel it going up and round, and then it just sort of goes there.
Oh, didn't knock you out?
No. They can they put it in through my wrist, but they can put it in through your groin as well.
That's,
Yeah.
that's what everybody that I know that's had it. When you said then about your arm, everybody that I know has had it in through the groin.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's just easier or what for them.
I don't
I
know.
have no idea why they use a groin or. I suppose it depends which artery it's got to go to.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
All
I think
right.
I think it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, because this
Yeah.
mine was the right something or other. So, but
Right
yeah,
ventricle, is it? Or
it's not called,
aorta?
it's called ventricle. I have to remember. I can't
Yeah.
remember, but it's not. If you're going to have it, it's the best one to have it in. If that makes
Good.
sense to you. So it
Yeah.
does something. It goes into the right side, which affects. I think it does affect your arms and things, blood flow, and perhaps your little toe and your eyes or something. But
Yeah.
I mean, the
Yeah.
other strange thing, and I'll say this, I won't harp on about it, is that we went to A&E on the advice of the paramedics, or 111, and we went there, reported there, and they still sat us down. We waited there for 2 hours. Even so, even though we told them the paramedics had said to come here straight away as an emergency, and we sat down. 2 hours later, we've seen the triage. She sent us back out, waited another hour and a half before we went to see the doctor. And then when I had the ECG, it was all bells and whistles and everything. And
Where was this? Morriston.
Morriston, yeah.
Don't ever go to Morriston.
Well, we didn't really have a choice, do you?
Well, yeah, you got to Neath Port Talbot.
Yeah.
Apparently,
It's,
if you have an injury, that's the place to go.
yeah. But anyway, it was. I don't know. I think they must get all the people, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but it's going to sound bad, from the middle of Oxford Street or something to go in the waiting room because it was really, really strange. And
Yeah, it is a
you know,
desperate place.
apart from the two drunks, you had the guy that had been beaten up with blood streaming from his face with handcuffs on and two police. And then another family of 15 having a McDonald's meal in the corner. And then about 12 Indians waiting for their dad or something. I don't know. It was very, very surreal. Very strange place.
There's always police there.
Yeah, but once I seen that, it was all done by 2:30 in the morning. I was all finished.
Yeah.
But by then my blood pressure had gone up to 190, so it had sort of crept up. So luckily I was just sitting there quietly watching all the goings ons around me at the time, so I was quite calm.
Good job they didn't have any new dancing girls running around there, isn't it?
I know, yeah. Well, to be honest, I don't know if that's something else, Con. Every woman, it seems to be, if they're over 12 stone, they seem to find the tightest leggings they can possibly and squeeze themselves into it. Or most of them get into them.
I don't think they make it for bigger ladies, Mike, and that's why they all try to squeeze into them.
I think it's just one size, isn't it?
Yeah, but I know it's just strange. If you're 18 or 19 or 20 and slightly overweight, you've got to put these child's leggings on.
Yeah.
That sort of don't really fit and show everything. It leaves nothing to the imagination, to be honest. But they all have little dragons or dogs or puppies or cats on them. It's a strange world to me, I'll be honest.
It's all become a very strange world that we're in, boys, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Very strange.
But the people must sit around them at home all day. Yeah, is this normal? I don't know.
No idea.
My daughters don't, but I don't know if others do.
I don't know if there is a normal anymore.
Do you sit around in tight leggings all day? I said, why the fuck would you do that?
Is she still there? Was she?
Yeah, she's squatting. No, she says, huh?
Morg, it's time to go now, Morg. All right, off you go.
Oh, is it you who likes the tight leggings, is it?
Yeah. You can't hear you there because of the mic.
We can hear some of it.
Yeah. No, she said, is it you that likes the tight leggings?
Oh, dear.
I find it chafe a bit myself.
Yeah.
I stopped using them long ago. They didn't have any cotton ones. They're all right. The nylon was getting rashes on my legs.
Yeah.
Nice, but not when they're tight.
Huh?
The others don't know this, Con. When I was looking at something the other day, surfboard came up, and it was one of Crab Island. I know it wasn't one of the Cons, but if I come across them, I normally send them a picture.
Yeah.
So I sent the picture of this board and with all the details on it. And I scrolled down to the next page, and who was looking out at me?
Ooh.
In his wetsuit. I think you need to change that wetsuit, Biscuit. I don't know if you're looking to sell that board.
What's that?
Hey.
You were on there.
On where?
Marketplace.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was like
is he in his wetsuit on the marketplace?
Yes, yeah. It's like a pin-up model, nearly.
With his thingy hanging down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
And right on the other side, somehow there's a sex advert. Although they said one negligee or something, I thought, oh, but it's the next page down, surfboards, because because the other one was there. I mean, don't know how it happens. Maybe I suppose it's because it's Swansea. Perhaps they all come together.
Put all the perverts together on one page.
I think depending where you are, if you search for something in particular, as you say, they come up in the area you're in.
I don't know why it came up. I wasn't looking for anything, but surfboards came up. And it was an old tiki or something. And I went to the next page, and there was a Crab Island. And the next page, you were there.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. No, I got that paddleboard on Marketplace. Funnily enough, they sent me a message end of last week, because it must have been on there now for 4 weeks, asking if I'd sold it. But I'm banned for some unknown reason. I don't know why. From putting it on, you know that Matt Barker Smith. He's got a group for selling paddle boards, and I went to put it on that. But I remembered then, for some unknown reason, I'm banned from putting anything on Marketplace until tomorrow. But I've been banned for like sort of, I don't know, 3 months, 5 months, something like that. I don't know what it is.
What are you trying to sell, Biscuit?
Paddleboard.
Hand grenades? Bazookas?
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, they said to lift the ban, I had to put a copy of my passport. Send
your
it,
license and your bank account details.
send it to Facebook.
Number and code at the back.
So they would lift the ban straight away if I put a photograph of my passport on there.
What the fuck is that?
Which I refuse to do. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow to see if I can put it on there on Matt Barker Smith page.
It's like it's the right time to sell it, but I suppose it's got to be somebody who's serious, isn't it? Not because like a lot of them now, they just blow up. Somebody's 40, 50 quid, you know.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, I don't know if you ever looked. You probably haven't gone or Kip. I don't know if you have. But some of the boards they sell them there, you should see the state of them that they sell them for sort of 200-300 quid.
Yeah.
You know, 28 dings going down the side of it, and the things ripped out.
Yeah.
And they're still asking for loads of money for them.
I saw. Well, I get different ones over here. Like Swansea, you get them from Swansea area. I get them from around my area. Then it goes outside the area. Then you can get international ones after that. Like, and yeah, they're a bit. I think they're a bit more classy when they sell this stuff. You know, it's clean. Everything's clean. But then you go into the international ones, and like you said, Mike, the boards start to get a little bit tatty, and the prices seem to go up a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know, but I suppose a lot of people are just chancing, aren't they? They just put the things up there and say, I want X amount for this, and somebody may buy it.
Yeah.
What you got to be careful of is that Marketplace was the highest number of fraudulent sales out of anything in the country.
I bought one thing from there, a guitar, but I went there and paid for it cash and
Yeah,
picked
you've
it up.
got. They say you've got to go there, physically see what it is, and hand the money over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the problem with it. It's a good place, I suppose, to start off somewhere. If somebody
Yeah,
really
you get an idea of
something.
prices.
Yeah, but you got to pick it up. But I mean, there's some things on there like the paddle boards, particularly. They're all over the place. They go from 30 quid to 2,000 quid. You know, you got to really know what you're looking for, haven't you? And it's the same with paddles. What I find with paddle boards is that the paddle can be 400-500 quid.
Yeah, if you get a vital one,
And people are selling them, you know, they're selling them really cheap because they don't know the value of the paddle. You know, people are selling the paddle board, but the paddle is more expensive than particularly the carbon ones now. They're really expensive.
I tell you what, I look through that page. It's Facebook thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Market, yeah. And if you look at it, what I do is I look for the camera, Nikon cameras, and with lenses, because sometimes you can pick up a camera for 200 quid, and it's got a lens on it that's about 400 or 500 quid, and they don't know it, you know.
Yeah. And the other thing, but you never know how much they never put when they put in cameras how often they've been clicked, do they?
Well, they should do. Well, if you go to a reputable site, you know, you will get the click count.
Yeah, but when you see them on Facebook or anything, they never seem to put that.
No, the average person on Facebook doesn't know how to do a click count.
Right. Yeah.
I don't.
Don't you?
Yeah.
It's got to be a DSLR.
Yeah.
Not half and half, a bridge camera, and just go to click count on camera, or Nikon click count, or Canon click count, and you just put a recent photograph in that you haven't touched up, and it'll give you the click count on your camera total.
Let's have a look at that.
Yeah.
But it depends on the camera. Sometimes you can get 25,000-40,000 on it quite easily, you know, and it's still fine.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't. The camera I use it. All right. It's not an expensive one. It cost was 700 now, I think, new. When I bought it, it was like 400. But you know, the life is about at least 500,000 shots, and I've got like I think about 55,000 at the moment. So it's it's 1/5 of its active shutter life, if you like. You know, but you know, you can see them. You can get bargains when they give the click counts. Is the ones the pros who do it. They sell in cameras and they give it a click count, and you can't cheat on a click count. And you get some buys, you know, like 1,300 click counts, and it's going real good. You know.
There's a few different people selling a red paddle board, right? Two of them selling it for £65, right? You're talking about a board that's £1,000 to buy new, right? Two of them selling it for £65, and one of them selling it for £67, and they're both using the same photographs.
Yeah, you can tell it's a bloody dodgy one, then, can't you?
Well, you know, I don't understand it. I don't understand where these people, you see fantastic looking electric bikes for sale for 85 quid. And I know for a fact you'd be looking at about £3,000 to buy it.
Yeah, well, they're stolen, probably. Or
they probably haven't even got them.
They don't exist, half the stuff. And
They're just looking for some mug that'll phone up and say, I'll pay for it now and keep it for me.
Yeah.
Has he got the address of the people there?
No, it just says, like on this one now that says 10'6" red paddleboard, £65, message seller, Chris Jones, joined Facebook 2020, and he lives in Swansea.
It's not the Chris Jones, is it?
The egg farm.
No, I don't understand.
Sorry.
The other bloke is Jamie Benson.
All right, mate.
He
Chris,
lives in Mountain Ash. I just, don't understand them.
Well, it's just people trying to rip people off, isn't it?
Yeah.
well, if you
Unfortunately, people
can you
fall
phone
for it.
them up? Have you got phone numbers? Johnny Quebec. Johnny Quebec. Sorry guys, I was in the shower when you phoned, soaking wet. There's a message from Quebec, Mike.
I just seen it. Yeah, yeah. Now I got a mental picture now, and I can't get out of my brain.
Yeah, shocking, isn't it?
It's not a pretty sight, is it?
Yeah, yeah. I don't think I'll be buying much off Marketplace, though. I got to say, I don't really trust it that much at all.
No, unless you see it in your hands.
Hmm.
To be honest, I don't normally look at it. It just, for some reason, I don't know why this came up. Because Facebook's doing strange things at the moment, isn't it? I don't know if you pay much attention to it, Kipper, but you get, I don't know about you, Con, as well, but I'm getting strange things on my feed that I've never sort of looked at.
Lots of friend requests from people I've been friends with for a long time. And, it's just Facebook fucking up, basically.
I've had three people yesterday, 2 women and a bloke, saying, that I follow your posts and I'd love to be friendly with you, but this won't allow me. It won't allow me to send a friend request. Please, I'd like to be, friends with you, and can you send me a friend request? And I think I just flip and delete them.
Yeah.
I had a strange message actually saying, I had a great time Sunday night. Shall we do it again sometime? And but I was having an operation on the Sunday night, so I find it a bit strange.
Perhaps you're talking about the castle, Mike.
Yeah, well, maybe it's one of the nurses. I don't know, but I just don't remember it. So
I got all these things here now. Add a friend. I don't know it's not even got any mutual friends. Where do they come from? What's that about?
But on the Facebook pages every day we got to get rid of. I don't know. I normally get rid of about 10 a day. I don't know how many Con does it.
I do it as well.
Yeah,
the Schwab Ahmed from fucking Singapore, who's given us the same. You get about 10 clips exactly the same. You hit the preview and no, come on.
You got to go through a process of looking at them, clicking the button, erase them, delete them, block them, ding, done. But you've got to do that like 28 times.
Yeah, it takes time, doesn't it? Hey, what
and then sometimes you go into a phase, you just press click, delete, and then suddenly you see the name, Michael Bond or something. You think, oh shit.
And then you click them off. And there's also a thing with that as well, is people who are commented for first time, and you click on the thing, then you have to click on see the post that they're replying to, and it's like for Paul Carr, there was a lot of people I've never seen before, and they were posting for the first time, and so they had to go into and it was just like, oh, sorry to hear about Paul, blah blah blah, okay. And so then, but their post then is getting about 5 days late than when they posted it, sort of thing. Because we can't do that. We can't spend an hour every day bloody clicking on things,
Well, I just leave it. Can't be asked.
Oh, can I ask a question, Biscuit? You may know this. Do you know tomorrow? Do you know if it's any form of dress? Have they said anything?
I haven't heard anything.
Because I know Paul was quite fond of sort of shorts and t-shirt type of thing. He wasn't a very sort of formal guy.
No.
So I don't know if he stipulated anything.
Yeah.
I should have asked.
It's awkward. So, I mean, all I know is that with regards to somebody asked about where they're going back to after the creme, all I know is that Liz said that Paul's nephew, I think she said, was going to put something on because they tried to get Langland Golf Club, as I said this morning, but they couldn't have there because it's closing tomorrow for some work to be done. So then they were going to try Mumbles Cricket Club and then possibly Mumbles Rugby Club. But and he was going to put something on I Love Langland to let everybody know, but I haven't seen anything. I don't know.
Although quite often now the thing to do is that they just tell people who go to the service where it is. Otherwise, you get people from all over turning up if you put it on the website.
Hang it on, just turn up for free food.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So I would imagine, not that I'm really bothered with it, but I just didn't know. I mean, I can imagine like a lot of the guys in Langland, they tend to turn up in their Hawaiian shirts and shorts, don't they?
Yeah.
Should imagine it's going to be casual, I should think.
I don't know.
I know if people turn out to my funeral and they turn out in suits, I'll be right pissed off. What are all these businessmen doing around here? I come around more.
I know what you mean, but well, some people do, some people don't. You don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to sort of show a lack of respect, and I don't want to also sort of be overdressed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No. I've been to a couple of funerals because I knew Liz's parents, so I went to both their funerals. And Paul, I know Paul was in Liz's mother's funeral, but her father died years ago. I can't really remember if he was there for that, but you know, he was in a suit then. But what his feelings are, I don't know.
Yeah, no, people normally say if it's not, don't they? They say how to dress. But nothing being said. That's what I just.
No, I've not seen anything.
Yeah, because I presume that like there'll be a few lifeguards and things around there.
Yeah.
But nobody said anything. In fact, I don't even know if it's been mentioned. I Love Langland to remind people. Con, is it? I haven't looked today.
Eh?
Has it been put on I Love Langland, reminding people of the funerals tomorrow?
I'll have a look now if you want.
I haven't done it. I don't know if you have.
I haven't.
If not, maybe we should just pop it up there. That
yeah. Hang on. We'll do now. Hang on.
I'm looking at it now. I can't see anything.
Hang on a second. Hang on. I want to share my screen. This one. Yeah. This is the page. Look.
I've got a list of all your porn sites, Con, but no.
Yeah, right. No. This one, Sapa Suren. Regard. Got to look at this, right? Now, what we're going to get? We're going to get porn, or what we're going to get? A leopard comes in for a dog. I've never seen that.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fucking hell. So that's like a decline, isn't it? The.
Hang on, Con. You don't decline them.
Hang on.
Should press the three little dots and block them.
What?
You should press the three little dots and block them.
Right.
Otherwise, they keep coming back.
There.
Yeah. And
block. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And I'll decline him as well.
No, don't decline them because they come back.
Okay, block. Okay.
Just block. Yeah.
So now it's stuck on there.
And it'll go the next time it goes in about 30 seconds.
This won't be published unless they approve the participant. So that's a block as well then.
Yeah.
Okay.
You haven't looked at this?
Look, we got a ton of them. Raj here. Look. Short, funny new things. No, fuck off. See, people on I Love Langland. This is what the admins go through every fucking day. Princess Rich of. What the fuck is this about now? Right? Aliens Zone. What? I mean, what the fuck is this?
It's all just clickbait, isn't it?
Yeah, it's click. I'll get the fuck out of my face. What was his name?
Roger something. I tell you what it says, Con, on mine. It says digital media, but it doesn't say it on yours.
What's this? It's ridiculous. It's constant, isn't it? So he said news 11 minutes ago, Chicago, America's Got Talent. Anyway, that's enough of that. Shit.
Anyway, Con, what you went there first of all was saying about Paul's, what's it called? Not obituary. What's it called? Funeral details.
Yeah.
If it was on I Love Langland. If not, will you put it up? You sent it to us.
I got it. Yeah, hang on a second. Let me find it. I have it at hand somewhere here. It is. Okay.
There's always somebody will say, "Oh, nobody reminded me."
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but hang on. No, just
we have all this thing about the air show where they say that. Oh, I didn't know the roads were going to be closed.
Yeah, right. Yeah. There we go. Funeral services were held at St James's. Blah 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 blah. blah 3:30. Family flowers, donations, nothing about dress.
No, that's it. Just post that and say just a reminder for everybody.
Okay. All right. I'll do that later.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Ooh,
I was a bit. Do you go to the air show, Biscuit?
Yeah.
I don't know what it was like down there with all the crowds, but I thought it was a bit disappointed this end, to be honest.
It was okay. There was like a big lull in the middle of it. I don't know why there was such a gap, but I mean, to me, the highlight was the Lancaster, Spitfire, and Hurricane, and the bit that they did. And then when the Lancaster came back across, and there was a typhoon following behind it, and he must have.
That was all late, though, wasn't it?
That was the end of it. That was today. That was no. I didn't go down there yesterday, but
the typhoon, according to the program, was supposed to come at about 1 o'clock.
Oh, is that what it was? I didn't look at any program. But the guy that was flying the typhoon must have had the handbrake full on to be able to keep behind the Lancaster.
Where did they park all these planes? Did they park them up in a Fairwood Airport?
No. Cardiff last night.
Yeah, it's all Cardiff.
All right. If the typhoon would have a bit of a job landing at Cardiff, wouldn't it?
They can go. They can slow.
I think the typhoon
came in like that.
Typhoon could land on the wreck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's how much I know about typhoons. Then
they got those back thrusters, didn't they? They go along like that, and suddenly they're going like that, aren't they? Almost spaced up. But normally they come over this way, Biscuit. But like for me, it's only the red arrows. After that, there's nothing. But this year, the Lancaster, although it went over Langland when it finished, it didn't today. It went off in a different direction. So this end, like, there's a lot of people in Mumbles. They didn't have much. Port Talbot had a good show, I think.
Yeah, possibly.
Mumbles
they all seem to come in. They all seem to come in from like Port Talbot. Then I think.
Yeah.
Most of them, but
I know Swansea Council didn't like Mumbles much in Gower, so maybe they decided to sort of wipe them out of it.
It didn't come over Gower at all.
No, the Red Arrows used to sort of come all along the coast. They didn't this time.
Yeah.
They came over down Swansea Valley almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw the clip of the Lancaster flying over Langland. And it was nice.
Yeah, but I didn't see Chinooks this year either. Was there Chinooks or not?
I didn't see. There weren't any helicopters today. I didn't get there. It started at 12 o'clock today, and it was like about 1:15 by the time I got down there. But the problem is because I didn't know what the itinerary was. I didn't know what I'd missed. But
how do you get down then? Do you walk down?
We just parked in Sketty and then walked down because it was £20 to park on the wreck.
Yeah.
£12.50 park and ride. You had to drive all the way over to get the park and ride and then drive all the way back.
There was one bloke as we walked through Singleton Park, and there was a bloke in his car, obviously not from Swansea, and he'd come down, whether he'd come down Bryn Mill Lane or whether he'd come along Bryn Road, but he came down then by where Earlsmoor was, like as if you're coming to the Mumbles Road. But obviously you couldn't turn left then onto the Mumbles Road. You could only turn right and go towards the Mumbles. And the bloke was sort of asking him, you know, you going to go in the car park? No, I'm not going in the car park. But my sat nav keeps bringing me back to here, he said. He obviously didn't know where he was. And yeah, but I flipping like £20. But for some people, is it fair for does an annual air display? And it's not cheap to go in there. So
wasn't there somewhere an accident about, was it
Yeah.
8, 9 years ago where they all parked on the road?
I don't think they do any inland ones anymore ever since that accident.
I got a feeling, was this down Bournemouth or Brighton way or somewhere, and the plane crashed?
Yeah, it's
It
crashed
killed
onto the
quite a
road,
few
didn't
on
it?
the road.
Yeah,
there was one plane crash, yeah, in the actual display.
That's right, yeah.
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 He ejected out, and a plane came down and landed on the motorway.
Came down the motorway, didn't it? Yeah. But that was inland, or a bit inland somewhere. But yeah, I mean, although I don't think there'll be much more of them because everybody now, people are complaining about the amount of fuel and everything else, pollution. It must be horrendous, mustn't it?
Yeah.
Go think about it.
How many cars coming and all them planes?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the other thing was, I mean, we sat on the beach to start with, and it was bloody freezing because the wind was flipping pretty bad on the beach. And then we went and found a gap on the prom. I mean, right in the middle of a flipping family that had gone down there to go on the piss all afternoon. So he was flipping.
Should have walked
He
up
was
to the bunker biscuit. It would have been nice and calm up there.
Yeah, yeah. Him and his missus were steaming. Kids were playing hell there, but
Was there much to do there?
well, there were loads of things on the grass. It was full from Bryn Mill to the Secret and further on.